My name's James and welcome to R&R, the show where I react to and review some of the latest and greatest music videos. Today, I'm going to be checking out the answers to the questions by Chrystabell and David Lynch. Let's go. Nice, so we get that same sort of opening card that we got in the previous track. Just watching that little character slowly appear from behind the wall there. Interesting. Some really interesting stuff happening already musically. Like, obviously, on the surface, I think it sounds very simple. You know, it's 3/4 timing. It's, you know, sort of that 1/4 progression so far, and I think it's just about to go to the 5. But yeah, so far, you know, it seems like, I don't know if it's a loop that's been chopped, and it's like the chopping of the loop has that bit of a skip in it, or if that's digitally, you know, done to simulate that sort of thing. But yeah, I like it. It has a very classicness to it, which I think we also get with what I'm assuming, or who I'm assuming is Chrystabell on screen. Kind of hard to tell with the compositing and the lo-finess or the graininess of it. Yeah, it sort of like incites that bluesy, jazzy approach, sort of like, yeah, 1930s, 40s kind of thing. I'm liking the sounds as well. I'm liking just the very simple composition. I'm liking, again, you know, Chrystabell's approach to her vocal and the way it's kind of been thrown around, and there's a few separate tracks in there doing it. But yeah, it just adds this, again, this kind of spookiness, this etherealness in the texture of the music, and it weaves itself in and out again like the previous track. And then, of course, you know, the video, it's I really like, yeah, how it's, I guess, at least the background there, or the setting, you know, it's just that it looks very much like it's hand drawn, and that's kind of cool. And then Chrystabell just being composited in there, almost somewhat dreamlike. And then, yeah, that sort of little funny character just slowly coming out from the right side there. But then also that mass that's in the center of the room there, that's, yeah, how it's sort of like pulsated a little bit. That was really interesting as well. the way that the vocal is placed, within the panning arrangement is quite interesting as well. It also seems to move around. Definitely listen to this song with headphones on. I don't think you'd get that same effect on a stereo set of speakers unless you're in a very good, well-treated room.
She felt dark clouds. She felt dark clouds rolling above. Dark dreams rolling above in a dark, dark wind.
Interesting. Again, another very beautiful and sort of like mesmerizing and something. I think if you take Chrystabell out, the track itself, it's got that sort of dirty, that graininess to it, that it's got that tangibleness to it, but as soon as you put Chrystabell's vocal on top of that, it's got such an amazing contrast. And again, the way that not only Chrystabell is using her voice, but also the way that it's then being used within the mix and the context of the song to add that sort of bridge between, because you definitely from the guitar you're getting some nice top end here and there, depending on how the chord's been played and how the chord also sort of like evolves with the very nice reverb and tremolo effect that's being used as well. But it's still very, very dark. But then Chrystabell's vocal on top is just very, again, it just adds that etherealness to it. It adds that little bit of a spookiness. It's a very simple song. I do wish that there was that moment where it did pull the guitar back and it was just the rhythm section and some, again, very beautiful vocals. But I do wish it went somewhere else. It did something a little bit different, being such a long song as well. But again, I almost feel that we get something that is meant to be, again, a projection piece in an art gallery that is meant to be, you know, on this loop and is something which is, yeah, just sort of like almost meditated on. You know, it's a piece of music where you can absolutely have it in the background, but it could definitely be the same sort of thing where, yeah, you are just headphones on, you're sitting back and you're experiencing it and having it sort of like wash in and experience it that way as well. It's got that kind of effect or purpose. What we've gotten so far from the two songs from Chrystabell and David Lynch, it's really nice. It's got that, yeah, again, that David Lynch kind of weirdness happening, artsiness to it. It is a bit of, yeah, like an art student project kind of vibe to it. Yeah, just very simple, you know, not a lot of flair. I think what I'm actually going to do right now is check out the lyrics, because I think this is, again, kind of, yeah, just the way that the vocals have been used. It's more like an instrument, like a textural instrument, where I'm not quite hearing the purpose and the message behind the lyrics, if there is one. So I want to go quickly check out the lyrics to see what I can maybe extrapolate from them.
A few minutes later.
Well, unfortunately, after some searching around, some digging, some diving, I couldn't actually find the lyrics anywhere, which is a bit of a bummer, because, yeah, I've read through the lyrics for Sublime Eternal Love, and, you know, there's definitely plenty that I missed when checking that one out. Because, again, yeah, the way that the vocals are used, you know, there's not necessarily emphasis on the lyrics and the intelligibility of the lyrics. So I guess, you know, it's probably pretty unlikely, but Chrystabell, David Lynch, or anyone from their creative team, you know, if you could please, yeah, include just the lyrics even in the description box, that would be very, very helpful, so that, yeah, at least the ones of us who are interested in understanding the lyrics can read through them and extrapolate whatever we might be able to from them, from their meaning, or at least, you know, add to what we think they might mean, or the purpose for them. I think this is going to be a really interesting album. You know, we've got two songs so far which similar but also very different, and I do, again, really hope that, yeah, we get some more of these interesting artsy driven music videos that, yeah, just do things different, present a song, you know, in a different way than, I guess, what we'll usually get from a music video clip. At least, yeah, from some, I guess, artists that you would assume would deliver something a bit more of, quote unquote, higher production value. Whereas, you know, I think sometimes you don't need to. You just need to release something that makes sense for the song, makes sense for you as the artist. And that's kind of, I guess, what I feel, at least, that we're getting here from the past two videos. Anyway, that's it from me in this one. Be sure to let me know, what are your thoughts on the answers to the questions by Chrystabell and David Lynch? And what should I check out next? Let me know in the comments section down below. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, check out one of these other videos appearing before me, and you'll catch me in the next one.